to my YouTube channel. My name is Brittany, and today's video is I'm not depressed right now, so we're gonna clean up my office. I've been trying to do this for a very long time. I have a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a 5-day weekend. It's Wednesday, November 26th. It's literally less than 24 hours before Thanksgiving, and I thought, let me clean up my office. I have pockets of cleaning projects that I did not get to in the last Lord knows how many months. And yeah, so I figured watch me clean, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because this is a slightly different angle that I normally film. We're going to, most of my pockets of cleanup projects, it's like you can't see it, but it's where I have the camera at. I did slightly, no, that's another cleanup, but anyways, I did move some stuff. So I don't know if you can see it, like there is my what you call it, cart. Like I have a cart, I have 3 carts. I have two in here. The third one I'm going to probably make to put in here, but I got it from Michael's and I've been using it for a while as like my TBR cart. So like it would force me to grab the book I need to read. Well, this year I didn't do that. So this one in the corner here, I had like old magazines. So to kind of like, let me look at this magazine that I had back in 2024 or whatever. And that's probably going to be a catch-all kind of corner. Not catch-all. I don't know what that corner is going to be, but I wanted to put, oh, maybe I have some, that might be, I just figured it out. So it's going to be my old magazines, and then I have puzzles and coloring books that I have it in one of my shelves here. So I might take that and put them over here so I can add, not add books, but I'm also down the line planning on rearranging my books because I have a system. And, well, I kind of do. Well, the shelves here, the shelves in my closet is another thing. But I do have, oh, and I got another bookshelf, that's which the camera's on. But that's a whole nother topic in itself. So I should probably show you what I got going on, and then we'll go from there. I'll be back. We're gonna switch y'all in a second. I should also preface before I show you my office. I'm gonna expose myself. So what I'm gonna say on here, we listen and we don't judge. We watch and we don't judge. Because what I'm about to show you is, I mean, it's not horribly bad. It's just, it could be better. So what we're gonna, like I said, before I turn the camera here, this is gonna be kind of a Wizard of Oz kind of moment. We're pulling back the curtain and we're gonna see who truly Brittany is. And like I said before, what I'm about to expose myself here in a minute, it's not as bad as it was like 6 months ago. It was way worse. And also I did shift things around because I was vacuuming some stuff. So now it's a little bit more chaotic. But like I said, we listen and we don't judge. Please be nice to me. And this is also to my mom, because I know she's going to watch this and she's going to be like, Brittany girl, what the helly? So I just want to say one more time, we listen and we don't judge. All right, I'm going to flip this camera around and I'm going to show you what my office is. Oh, and also I should say, don't worry about these sticky notes. I was going to do at some point I may still do it, but maybe in the beginning of next year. I was going to do a 30-day, right? Yeah, 30-day soft. And, and I decided I had already, by like day 3, I had accidentally messed up. But I'm going to probably do it in another video, is 75 book. It's a new thing that's going on. And I think I'm going to do it for next year because of what I kind of have planned for myself of 2026. So this will be changed, but I just got too lazy and didn't take it off. So if people are like, what's the sticky notes for? I was attempting to do a 30-day soft instead of like the 75 soft or 75 hard. And I barely got to day 4. So that's another thing, but just to want to also side note what that is. So if anyone asks me what the sticky notes was, that's what that is what those sticky notes was. I may add more to it because I want to do the 75 booked, and I'm hoping that will be for another video. It probably will be for another video. So anyways, let me switch you guys around so you can see my chaoticness. Once again, we listen and we don't judge. All right, starting from the door, this is my hot mess. I know it's a hot mess. I'm working on it. This is what this video is for. So this is the new desk I've been talking about in the past couple of my videos. It was my boyfriend's mom's desk, and I was supposed to give this to my mom, but low-key, it's going to be mine. And then this is my old desk, and my bookshelves here. And, oh, I forgot. I need to move this vacuum cleaner before it kills me. This is my books here. It's not the greatest. When I got these bookshelves, I just plopped books there, but there is a system to it. So from the left here, from BTS down, the first 2 are my historical romance, so like my Jane Austen books, my Bridgerton books, which you cannot see because it's covered with more books. And who else do I have up here? Jane Austen, Bridgerton, oh, Beverly Jenkins books. So those are my, clearly I need to extend down with my historical romance. And then the third shelf all the way down is my fantasy books. So like my Lord of the Rings, anything that is, you know, fantasy. And then I have down here, which you can't see, is my, oh my God, Six of Crows and Shadow and Bone books. And then down below, which you can't see, is Twilight books. And I think 50 Shades of Grey, maybe? I don't remember. And then moving down here from BTS down, it's kind of like, well, BTS, and then the next shelf is kind of just random books, but they're, I put them by authors. So like the authors that I have their books of, they're all clumped together. And then down below here is my book of the month. And then down here is my Anna Hong books. And then kind of like my rest of my romantic books here, which that's not true. I just, the Ali Hazelwood book and what is this, Abby Jimenez books, I didn't have a spot for them, so I just plopped them there. And then down below is my D&D books and Critical Role. Actually, that's not true, because my other Critical Role books that are more fiction books are there. But the Critical Role and D&D collab are down there. And I have books there. I can't remember what I have there because it's blocked by my Ravenclaw. And then I have my Harry Potter books there. This one here is kind of my office supplies. Oh, and my Twilight book set that I got. My Witchamajiggy books here. Fourth Wing books. And then, yeah, that. And then down here is, in this row, is like my nonfiction books. So that's what I have. And then those books were up there and I moved them down here. And then I have CDs down there. All right, moving on. More books, more things. Here we go. Oh, so this shelves here, I have kind of a system. This green one here is just more books, but there's no system to it. This row with everything's covered on it is what do I have here? Oh, Emily Henry and Kennedy Ryan books, and then I have some other books in between, and then my Brandon Sanderson down below, and my R.F. Kwan books, and then notebooks, cookbooks. My down here is like my mangas and oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Mangas, and I have what's the word? Not comic books. There's a word for it, but my brain is having a fart here. And then kind of my catch-all down here, and then my Hunger Games series. I will get to Catching Fire probably December time, because I have till next year before Sunrise of the Weeping coming out, and then my Chris Evans cutout that I moved from here to here. So yeah. Oh, and then the shelves here. This is kind of like a catch-all as well. But other than that, yeah. So I'm going to switch you guys back. Hold on. So that is what I'm working with. What is this? Oh, so yeah. So I'm going to put you guys certain spots. I don't have a system. It's whatever seems right. Yeah, I don't know if I should start with probably this whole mess down here, because I have to go through it. And actually, no, I got to get my third cart, and then we can get things going. So enjoy. This will be the part where it's going to be a montage. So if you need to, you can put me on in the background, grab some snacks, grab your water, which I have mine. Grab water, your matcha, your coffee, tea, Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. I don't know if that's still a thing. Coca-Cola, all the drinks you need. Yeah, or you want to clean with me. That's what this video is. Yeah. Enjoy, and I'll be back at a certain point. All right, have fun watching me. So, where'd it go? Where's my phone? Oh, because this is important. I mean, it's not important, but I guess I wrote some books down in the past, and I went to on Goodreads. They changed their format. I didn't realize that. That's weird. And you like saw my reaction in real time. Whoa, this is weird. They can change that ugly G and then change the format, but they can't do the Goodreads vote, the Goodreads Choice Awards with more people of color. That's a whole nother thing, but that's what I wanted to say. That threw me off. But the books I wrote on here, if anyone's curious, is She's a Lamb by Meredith Hambrock. I think these are books that I wrote. Hold on. She's a, that's not how you spell lamb. Oh yeah. I'll put it on here, what it looks like. Might as well put it on my thing. If I wrote these books for a reason. When did I write these? I have no idea. Shy's Girl? Right. Oh, Shy Girl by Mia Dillard. Oh, this book's not even out yet. But I'm gonna put it on my TBR, I guess. And then Nowhere. Oh, I think I read this book already. No. Oops, I think that's 2 words. No. Where? By Allison Gunn. I think I did read this book this year. If I can spell her name right. Allison. Did I spell her name wrong when I wrote this? I think I did. But I think it's no. I wrote it as 2 words, but I think it might be just 1. Let's see. What? Oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Nowhere? Yep, I read it. But if you're curious, it's Nowhere, which is 1 word, and it's by Allison Gunn. But I posted what the books look like, so I'm gonna toss this out. All right, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. All right, back to watching me clean. feel very short here. Hold on. There we go. So I'm at a good spot where I can toss out my trash. I'm making some progress. I know in that last bit there, I felt like I was keeping a lot of papers, which technically I am, because I've have little like notes of what books I wanted to read. So I'm gonna have to transpose them into reading apps that I am using and then go from there. But for the most part, I mean, besides, oh, you can't see it, but I put a lot of stuff on my chair here, which is not too bad. It's just a mixture of stuff that needs to go into their proper place. But other than that, that wasn't as bad as I thought, which was pretty good. I know earlier in the clip, it looked like a hot mess, which I'm not arguing with that. It really did. But I had a good dent. Granted that, yes, I was kind of on my phone here and there, and I was dancing. I was playing music. Can't play it. So that's why I'll show what song I was playing or listening to if you're curious. But yeah, so I think we're at a good spot. You didn't see, but I did drink some water. I might get another gulp or two in. I may I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to do anything with my bookshelves. That's a whole nother project in itself. So if you're expecting me to move around my bookshelves, I'm not going to do that. That's a whole nother headache. And I can only, my mental can only deal with so much. I wonder if I can Hello, Entity Britty here. I'm a big goober, so I forgot to show the finishing cleanup because I just kind of just end the video. So this is before I officially end the video. So I'm going to show you what I finish, which is pretty much everything. So this corner here is basically, I just need to pick it up and put it where they belong. And then my Taylor Swift box, and then my desk here, without falling, that's from this morning, literally. And then my reading chair, that's also from this morning. And happy Thanksgiving, by the way. So yeah, so my office is clean. I just need to vacuum and kill a spider because it's driving me crazy. It's been in my office for too long. And so yeah, oh, and then this cart there is all the books I'm going to donate, which I need to figure out what I want to do with that. And then my cart, I have my old magazines, my coloring books, word search puzzles, and something else. But yeah, I have that there. So that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to make sure I made that clear, because I realized I just like in the video, I'm like not done cleaning, but I'm actually am done cleaning. So that's the update. Enjoy the rest of the video. Happy Thanksgiving. Is around. Oh, perfect. So these books here, these are the books I'm donating. I still haven't donated them. Well, actually, that's not true. When was that? In October last month, my job had like a little, I want to say like a Halloween party. It was kind of like a harvest fest gathering, if you will. And one of my coworkers wanted to like book exchange. So any books that we were wanting to get rid of, that, instead of the books collecting dust in our homes or whatever, bringing to work, and then we'll have a display of books. And so I did a good chunk, me and my supervisor, and I think another coworker of mine. We were like the three that brought like lots of books. So I grab two from the pile. So I have two, and then whatever. But so these are the books that I may have it may be in my unhauling book, if in my or unhauling video. I think some are. I think the most of them that was in that video, that's the books I put up to send to work, and then whatever was left over from that party, they put it in little free libraries. But this stack is still that same stack, which a few more books. I'm debating if I want to keep this and read it for next month. I think I will, because I've actually haven't read a Nora Roberts book before, and I've been wanting to, and this is like a 2-for-1 kind of deal. So I may keep this one, and then when I'm done, then and then donate it. But everything else, do I want to keep this one? Forever Under the Mistletoe? Whatever. Probably not. I think I'm just going to keep that one, because I don't think I'm going to read any Christmas books this year. Oh, I do have 2. We'll see. We'll see how my mind, or what my plans are for December. Because I kind of, typically in December, and I've already hit my reading goal. Actually, I surpassed my reading goal. So typically in December, I like to keep it low key and not do too many books at the end of December, because I like to give myself a little break and then start into the new year. So we may keep it just low key for December. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm going to take a little break. I'm waiting for my vacuum cleaner to charge so I can finish vacuuming, because it died when I was in the middle of that. But yeah, I think here, and I don't think I'm going to film anymore. I got other videos to film, so I have a TikTok to film too. So I'm going to wrap this baby up. Thanks for watching me, I guess, clean up my pockets of mess. Thanks for, hanging out with me, I guess. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not, it wasn't fancy. I think none of my videos are fancy, but this one in particular is not the fanciest. So yeah, enjoy. By the time this video goes up, hopefully it'll probably be a little bit after Thanksgiving, but I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, a good outing. Hopefully you didn't have any fights. I think there's football games playing tomorrow. If there is, go sports. If you're like me, catching up on reading, go reading. Or watch it. Oh, I got to catch up on Critical Role. So if you're into that, don't spoil it for me. I think I'm like 2 episodes behind. So yeah, happy holidays. Have a good Thanksgiving. I hope your food was delicious. I hope, like I said, I hope there was no family fights. Hopefully you had good Uno games, good spade games, good, what else that game is? Spades, Uno, checkers, I don't know, whatever. Like, comment, and subscribe. Support your local library. Support your local indie bookstores. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Ciao. Goodbye. Have fun. Don't get crazy. All right. Bye.